Hi, I'm here chatting with Andrew Stockdale. Hi, how you going?
I'm good.
Yeah, you've been pretty busy lately getting back sort of on the road as going solo now.
Yeah. Busy as of last night.
Yeah, so surprise show, as far as I know. You played a bit of a surprise gig at Ding Dong.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Yeah, it was great. They had a photography exhibition out the front, so that was a strike of luck.
Yeah, so there were people there already.
They had a crowd, and then we sort of coerced them to listen to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really nice. The drummer just kind of used his snare case as the kick.
Yeah.
And used some rods for sticks, and Elliot was on harp and doing a bit of like maracas and tambourine and stuff. So
Elliot is from the Delta Rigs.
Yeah.
So you've been playing with them a little bit as well, sort of getting them to play with you and when you play live.
Yeah. We've had with Wolfmother, Elliot's been on the road for the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Doing shows through Europe and Australia and New Zealand, Dunedin.
Yeah.
So he's playing a bit of a harmonica in these songs, and last night it was good hearing this thing we had going where we're kind of feeding off each other. He's playing the harp, and some of these songs are a bit more kind of Texas boogie rock kind of stuff.
Because you have released Long Way to Go,
a
single already, and that does have like a bit more of a bluesy kind of element.
Yeah.
Is that the sort of music you always wanted to do that you didn't really do in Wolfmother, or this is just something that's come out naturally?
Yeah, it is something that I've wanted to do. At one point, I just thought I want to make a record with the hope that I'll get a Stones support.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's a pretty good ambition.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. It hasn't happened yet, but I should just go to the gig.
Just go along
with a guitar and talk to security, see if they'll let me.
I'm sure that'd totally get you in. I'm sure that'd be fine.
You never know.
Well, Wolfmother supported Aerosmith.
Yeah.
So you sort of, they're a pretty big name. They're not the Stones.
No.
But you're working your way up.
Yeah. They're like America's Stones.
Yeah.
So it's almost there. Yeah.
And the tour starts on the 6th of June.
The 5th of June?
5th of June.
Yeah.
Oh, not the 6th. And you're sort of going all over the country. There are a lot of dates.
Yeah. 14 shows.
14 shows. That's pretty mammoth. When you started, because this originally started as a Wolfmother album. That's what all the press releases said.
Yeah.
And then you sort of changed course. And now this is solo.
Yeah.
At what point did that decision come about?
I hinted. Well, it's funny when every time you replace members, it's always a bit awkward, like, because you want them to feel comfortable with what they're contributing. And when we got Will on board, I think, when was it, 2009 or 2000 early 2010, and we're kind of recording, doing songs, and I just said to Will, I was like, hey, what do you reckon we call this something else, hey?
Yeah.
Do you want to give it another name? He's like, yeah, that sounds cool. And then I ran it by one of the other guys. I was like, what do you reckon we just call this something else, hey? Like, don't worry about that. And they're like, man, what are you doing, Wolfmother's a good name. You can't just throw that away. What about the fans? What about this? So I thought, okay, don't worry about it,
Yeah.
So we just kept going along with it, and then I just sort of reached a point, I think, living, because I moved to Byron Bay about a year and a half ago, and just kind of got a bit of a distance from. I actually just put everything I owned into storage.
Really?
And just like moved into this house on the beach, and pretty much been sleeping on the floor for about a year and a half.
Wow.
On a mattress on the floor, and it's been fantastic. Like just living in a fibro shack.
Was that to focus on music, or was that just because you wanted? Was it for the complete opposite reason?
Just to get my life together.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to change my tune a little bit, and spend more time with my daughter and my girlfriend, and just try to get a bit of balance back into my life after touring the world for a long time. And then I think with that shift, I just kind of started reevaluating things, and then one day I just thought, what if we, I remember when we wrote the first Wolfmother logo and put it on a poster, probably to do a gig in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Somewhere on Brunswick Street. I remember that feeling of starting something. I thought, we can start something else, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah? So we planted the seed of doing that, and then it just took a while to follow through.
Yeah.
Just tell, hey, we're gonna make this Andrew Stockdale. No, what? Yeah, sure, man, whatever. Yeah, okay, you want to think about that and get back to us when you've realized that that's a bad idea.
So you did have some negative feedback?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everyone's kind of like, you're crazy, man.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had a promoter, booking agent in the States. He's like, look, man, if you go out as Andrew Stockdale, I mean, they don't know what they're going to see. Is it going to be you, like, getting on the stage with a didgeridoo? I was like,
wow.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
That's a great idea.
Don't tempt me.
That's so funny. Okay. But you have said that Wolfmother isn't dead. You have said this is just something you're doing now.
Yeah.
And Wolfmother could still release new music in the future. Is that still the case?
Yeah, it's best to, I mean, the reality of going out solo is like nobody knows who the hell you are.
Yeah.
Essentially, like, a lot of people think I'm, don't know my name's Andrew. They just yell out Wolfmother. So it's going to take a bit of time to introduce myself on another level. So that's going to take a bit of time. It's good to have Wolfmother, up your sleeve if you need it.
Yeah.
If everything goes, poorly.
Yeah. Well, we hope that's not the case.
Yeah. Hopefully that I'm really enjoying this direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do this. So yeah, I'm just like, I'll play it. We're playing at Ding Dong. We're playing in the foyer of the hotel.
Yeah.
The van's coming down tonight. I just said to my booking agent, can you book a venue every 1 hour drive from Melbourne to Sydney? Like, let's pull over anywhere and just play. And he's like, I can't do that. I don't there's too short a notice. And so I'm enjoying just the freedom.
Yeah. Because you are playing relatively small venues compared to what you would have played with Wolfmother. Yeah. And so do you much prefer that intimate setting?
I don't know what I prefer. I like, it's playing up there supporting Aerosmith to like 15,000 people the other night was a great feeling. Yeah. Yeah, and the festivals are a great, playing to 50,000 people in Belgium and is really exciting. Yeah. Too. And I mean, but now it's like, now I'm getting in a van, going across America, doing 6 shows a week playing 500 people, hopefully.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to where I started.
Yeah.
And, you know, it might be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about the album? Because it's been, I guess, a long time coming. Sort of talk of new material came up about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And so this is sort of the first new stuff we've heard from you.
Yeah.
What can people expect? Is it do you find that it's quite different to what you did with Wolfmother, or is?
I don't know if it's. I had to listen to the first Wolfmother record last week, and then put on this record, and I'm really happy with this record. I think there's a bit more personality there.
Yep.
You know, the first Wolfmother record was like, get a big producer, get all the best songs you've ever written, you know, get the band to put in 4 months in a studio and like try and do the best you can.
Yeah.
And hey, it worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Well, you got quite a few nice awards out of that.
Yeah, got a bit of a it did. Yeah, it was life changing.
Yeah.
Now, my whole motivation. Well, I was talking to a friend about whilst I was making this record, and we were talking about like the process and engineers and this, that, the other, and he goes, well, do you like it? And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know if I like it.
Yeah.
And then that must have been about 6 to 8 months ago, and then I was just like, if I don't like it, I'm going to change it. Yeah, so we re-recorded Long Way to Go. We like changed the tempo and changed the arrangement and changed some of the lyrics and stuff and the guitar tone and tried to improve it. And just bit by bit I've just tried to make it something that I like.
Yeah.
Which I've been like a team player for like a while, you know. On the first record, it was like you got 3 people in the band and a producer, and sometimes you do things to be diplomatic, you know. Though this time round, it's not the case. So I just kind of tried to speak up and put myself forward with whatever direction I wanted to take it in.
Yep. Yeah. And so you think that's what you've achieved that? It sounds like it's already off to a pretty good start. Given you're playing you've got so many shows coming up, and you've already had this single which has been pretty well received, and you released the 4-track EP, a month ago now? Yeah. Are those songs going to be on the album as well? All 4 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason it's an EP is like I wanted to get the record out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And management told me, they were like, well, there's this way of putting out the record in America on iTunes where they do this complete my record thing where you put out 4 songs and then they have a package deal when the rest of the record comes up, then they complete their record by paying another $2 or something, and it's like, yeah, cool, and none of that happened. None of that happened.
Yeah, really?
So they put out an EP, there's 4 songs on there, and then on June the 7th, I don't know what's going on with the complete my record thing. I think you just buy the record anyway. I don't know.
Okay. Interesting.
But it was to get it out as soon as possible. Because, well, I just tell you honestly, like, no one would give me a release date. no one would, like, I'd be, can you please give me a release date? Yeah. When do you want to, and they'd be like, this date, that date, change it. And I was like, and then, yeah, I lost my patience and put it online.
Yeah, okay.
And, I mean, they were rough mixes, but, you know, it helped. It got 180,000 listens in 24 hours.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then by the end of the week, I had a release date.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, you just have to do something drastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tour starts in 2 weeks.
And until then, you're going to keep surprising people at small venues?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. It's great. It's yeah, why not? Yeah. What else? I haven't got anything else on.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you won't be saying that for too long.
Yeah, well, it's probably this is a good window to kind of be a bit spontaneous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for chatting to us.
My pleasure.
And good luck
Monique.
on the road and with the album.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.